Okay, welcome to the first episode of This Day in History. Today is Monday the 19th. What a brilliant way of saying the day. It is October 19th, 2020, and on October 19th, 1781, the Americans defeated the British at Yorktown. Hopelessly trapped at Yorktown, Virginia, British General Lord Cornwallis surrenders 8,000 British soldiers and a seaman to a larger Franco-American force, effectively bringing an end to the American Revolution. Well, how about that? Lord Cornwallis was one of the most capable British generals of the American Revolution. In 1776, he drove General George Washington's Patriot forces out of New Jersey, and in 1780 he won a stunning victory over General Horatio Gates' Patriot Army at Camden, South Carolina. Cornwallis's subsequent invasion of North Carolina was less successful. However, in April 1781, he led his weary and battered troops toward the Virginia coast, where he could maintain. It says that my internet is dying. And in 1781, he led his weary and battered troops toward the Virginia coast, where he could maintain seaborne lines of communication with the large British army of General Henry Clinton in New York City. New York City, great city. After conducting a series of raids against towns and plantations in Virginia, Cornwallis settled in the tidewater town of Yorktown in August. The British immediately began fortifying the town and the adjacent promontory. Yeah, don't act like you know what that word is, because I don't. Not saying that. Yeah, I don't know a lot of words. A promontory is a raised mass of land that projects into a lowland or a body of water. Most promontories either are formed from a hard ridge of rock that has resisted the erosive forces that have removed the softer rock to the sides of it, or are the high ground that remains between two river valleys where they form a confluence. Whatever that is. General George Washington instructed at the Marquis de Lafayette, who was in Virginia with an American army of around 5,000 men, to block Cornwallis's escape from Yorktown by land. In the meantime, Washington's 2,500 troops in New York were joined by a French army of 4,000 men under the Count de Rochambeau. Washington and Rock made plans to attack Cornwallis with the assistance of a large French fleet under the Count de Grasse, and on August 21st, they crossed the Hudson River to march south to Yorktown, covering 200 miles in 15 days. The Allied forces reached the head of the Chesapeake Bay in early September. Meanwhile, a British fleet under the Admiral Thomas Graves failed to break French naval superiority at the Battle of Virginia Capes on September 5th, denying Cornwallis's expected reinforcements. Beginning September 14th, de Grasse transported Washington and Rochambeau's men down the Chesapeake to Virginia, where they joined Lafayette and completed the encirclement of Yorktown on September 28th. De Grasse landed another 3,000 French troops carried by his fleet. During the first 2 weeks of October, the 14,000 Franco-American troops gradually overcame the fortified British positions with the aid of de Grasse's warships. Shout out to America. A large British fleet carrying 7,000 men set out to rescue Cornwallis, but it was too late. On October 19th, that's today, General Cornwallis surrendered 7,087 officers and men, 900 seamen, 144 cannons, 15 galleys, and a frigate, which I don't know. I don't know what that is. Let's see, can this even read it? A frigate. A galley is a type of ship that is propelled mainly by rowing. Oh, dang. How many did we get? 15? Ooh, what a good win. And a frigate, which we definitely know what that is. Holy shit. A frigate is a type of warship having various sizes and roles over time. In the 17th century, a frigate was any warship built for speed and maneuverability. Let's check it out. So this is probably what we're looking at right here. Dang, in one of these, huh? And 30 transport ships. How about that? Pleading illness, he did not attend the surrender ceremony, but his second in command, General Charles O'Hara, carried Cornwallis' sword to the American and French commanders As the British and Haitian troops marched out to surrender, the British bands played the song "The World Turned Upside Down." Although the war persisted on the high seas and in other theaters, the Patriot victory at Yorktown effectively ended fighting in the American colonies. Peace negotiations began in 1782, and on September 3rd, 1783, the Treaty of Paris was signed, formally recognizing the United States as a free and independent nation after 8 years of war. That was today's day in history. Americans defeated the British at Yorktown. This lady right here, she defeated the British at Yorktown. She did it all by herself in 1781. We were able to get this picture. This was the first picture ever taken, and it was of, what is this? Mother Teresa? She defeated the British at Yorktown. So shout out to her. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for another brilliant video. Also on this day, stock markets had the largest ever one-day crash on Black Monday. Take on Me, Take On music video helps Norway. Aha, reach the top, don't care, don't know who that is. Napoleon retreats from Moscow. Okay. His first Blockbuster store opens. Interesting. Fire sweeps through Oakland Hills. We're used to fire now. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. This has been the Curiosity Show with this day in history. Shout out to History Channel. This is probably where I'll be getting all of their stuff. So hopefully they don't take me down for literally just reading. I mean, they're doing all the research, but I mean, like, come on. Okay, fact check. Oh. Yeah, okay. Goodbye.